In the Wiregrass portion of the state of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, it's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Troy Trojans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the Warhawks offense has the ball first today. And we get a look at Aiden Armenta. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. 38, ready, go.
Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Griffin. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the move. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on the first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
They'll try the left side. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Floats it out in space. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. Finding some room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Crowder. He'll get rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The run inside. It's Jamison. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That's caught. It's Anderson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the RPO, complete. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Warhawks! A great catch and run for 6.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Go, go.
Looking for room. It's Griffin. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Crowder. Flips it out in the flat. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Walters. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Might be changing the route. To the ground, he's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. With the catch, it's hot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 21 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Veterans Memorial Stadium. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Warhawks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the gun, the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jamison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs. Go.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They take the lead with the 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Back to the ground game on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 2nd down. Release to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Jamison. On the move at the 30. Sprinting away. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Got his man on the right. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. Sends it back in motion. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Warhawks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They build this lead here in the fourth, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Takes the easy one to the back. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Trojans will hustle to the line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making. And they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Dortch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Run in the red zone, it's Walters. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Troy. The Trojans were the answer. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Motion from the back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running inside, it's Jamison. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He'll try it again. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. To the air, it's Crowder. Caught in the backfield, it's Lovett. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the option. Now the pitch. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He stopped, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's